All right, everybody. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel and checking out everything. Like, subscribe, share, give me some hearts, everything. Today's video is going to be brought to you by Flint's Blade Sharpening for your lawnmower cares and everything like that. We are the sharpest tool in the shed. So I'm talking about today with Canadian government. I understand they're not like our government or anything like that, but I'm trying to get or grasp the reason why they are trying to take everyone's weapons away from them. When government tries to take private property, such as things that usually don't carry out, what they want to do, it's usually a larger, public project. Like doing something to that you would shoot them for, doing something to you. So they're trying to say that they need to build roads and all this stuff. And Trudeau, he's a liberal. I mean, far, way out there. Anyway, he wants what they call a gun confiscation. And it's a buyback program, and it's not supporting some larger projects, for the benefit of the public. So how much crap is he going to feed everybody to get this to go along? I mean, come on. If anybody in Canada is watching this, do not give up your gun. It's confiscation of private property for the sake of fulfilling a platform point. It's something like, I want to take your stuff from you, and when I take your stuff from you, I'm going to do something to you that you should have used your stuff against me, so I won't do this, The great Canadian gun confiscation will start by going after retailers who possess newly banned guns in 2023. Banned guns. Let me see. Let's make it and then ban it. That makes no sense. Here in the United States, that's not going to happen. They are going after these people for no reason. What about the child molesters? What about the killers? How about the drug dealers? Hey, I tell you what. How about the knife, spoon, and fork company? How about them? I mean, they make people fat, don't they? How about the car companies? How about the truck companies? When people get run over and killed and everything like that. How about them? You guys gonna go after them? I don't know if you will or not, but you should. The Canadian government expects to get about 11,000 guns out of this. That's just a drop in the ocean, man. Afterward, the program will extend to individual gun owners. So they're going to come on your property, take your weapon, and expect you to say, okay, here. Come on, man. Stay frosty and keep your weapon and use it to protect your family, your property, your house, everything like that. If somebody wants to try and take something from you, that's stealing. The first little step has been known for a long time, and it's been in the works for quite a while. This the public safety minister, Marco Mendicino, whatever, he announced a program, and the future shows that it's just a fraction of the guns right now. So since this guy's wanting to take away your guns and everything, how the hell is he protected? By a frying pan or baseball bat, something like that? No, he's protected by guns. Don't let them fool you guys up there in Canada. Recent procurement records, suggest that the federal government hopes to get up to 1,500 guns per day, and aims to store all of this in their facilities. Okay, they're going to take my gun and put it in their facility, and if I don't want to do what the hell they say, they're going to take my gun out and use it against me. Shit on them is what I say it. Excuse my French. I know. I'm sorry, but it's just aggravating. They say the whole thing could end up costing Canada $1 billion. And then he won't answer any questions. He won't do anything. He's promising this transparency crap. And it's hard to say. Check out their buyback program over there in Canada. It's ridiculous. Anyway, while the minister stuck to repeating talking points, like repeating himself, like our VP does, he did succeed at heeding what was likely his marketing team advice, emphasizing the buyback program. I'm telling you, you guys up there in Canada, that's BS, and you know it. Let's be real. It's more, of a seizure. And I ain't talking about one of these. I'm talking about a seizure to take your stuff. And it implies that their choice to, they want to resell it on a market or whatever. Here there's no market. Here there's only one buyer. Participation is mandatory. When your corporations do not stock buybacks, which the gun corporation does not, shareholders can choose whether to get in the deal or not. Here, gun owners have no choice. And I call that communism at its best. There's a situation where it's reasonable for government to take citizens' property. No situation that I know of. But this tool is typically only, with a toolbox of absolute necessariness, whatever they want to call it. It's not necessary at all. Anyway, the governments, they're pretty much legal. They made themselves legal thieves. That's what they did. In Canada, the government regularly tells private property owners how to use their land for the sake of the public. I use my land like I want to. If I want to grow some tomatoes, if I want to grow this, I want to grow that. If I want to grow some Mary Jane, I'll grow it. Whatever. It's just a few plants. Whatever. But it don't make any sense. Let's see. Everywhere in Canada, there are cases where people's homes have been bulldozed by government for public infrastructure. Okay, if a house is valued at, let's just say, 2.9, let's just say $3 million. And the government comes in and says, okay, this is what your house is valued at. We're going to bulldoze it and get you out of there. They've got to pay them that $3 million. The way I see it, give me the $3 million. I'm out. Bulldoze the hell out of it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get some pictures out of there. And, my guns. Anyhow, this so-called gun buyback is now happening simply because the liberals have deemed gun confiscation to be a necessary end in itself. They serve no legitimate purpose other than killing the greatest number of people as quickly as possible. Well, let's see here. Heart disease, breast cancers, things like that. They're up there too. I mean, I think like heart disease is almost a number one killer. Cancers, how about get rid of cigarettes? Let's see, how about the C-19? What did that do? So they're all concentrating on these guns and everything. And there's a governor that said the guns don't kill the person. The guns have never killed the person. It's the person pulling the damn trigger. It's like David and the Goliath. The rock didn't kill the giant. It's the guy that put it in the slingshot and threw it at him. That's what happens. So they can argue that gun confiscation addresses a public safety issue, which it does not. But the evidence doesn't support this, like it says, as gun expert Tim Thurley, wrote in a National Post last month, the gun control measures that do make a difference for public safety have been in place in Canada for the past 30 years, including licensing, safety storage, requirements, and also other background checks. Meanwhile, a substantial body of researchers show that the bans for specific types of guns do not work. And it's not going to work because all these people that have these guns and everything, they want these guns. It's like you buy a car. You want that car. You want that car. Who wants that car? I buy a house. I buy a house. A good house. A nice house. What you going to do? Take my house away from me? Because some guy was running down the road and he decided to hang a right and run into my wall and kill himself? Or outside, run into my tree and messed himself up, so you're going to cut my tree down? No. I mean, come on. It's like the rape victim. You're not coming over and cut off anything of mine, so you know what's happening. Anyhow, think about all this stuff. These are what these idiots are trying to do. And don't let them do it up there in Canada. All right, you Canadians, y'all. I mean, y'all some good people. I like Canadians. I really do. And they can come on here, but still, this guy, they got to either stand up to him or he's gonna just sink everything. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys with something. We are not given a good or bad life. It's up to us to make it good or bad. So you guys think about that. And, think about all this gun stuff, all this stuff. I heard Trudeau on the news saying that he's going to ban, or he already has banned, gun sales, and he's going after the people that are selling guns and everything, and trashing their business. That's stupid. That's very stupid. All you have to do, if they take all the weapons and trash them and everything like that, man, that leaves your country open for attack. So you got a really nice military. Guess what? They got guns. They take their guns too. You got the cops. Take their guns too. If you're going to take the guns, take everybody's, not just a certain amount of people. All right, everybody, I'm reaching 11 minutes, and I've got my saying in, and I'm going to say this. Flint's out.